this has been the news recently, and I would be remiss if I didn't talk about it. And this is about the Texas floods. And
Uh,
my family lives in Texas. They're not in that area. They're now in the hills. So thankfully, they're okay. They're fine. They're
what part
good.
of Texas is this happening in?
The floods.
Hmm.
Uh, they were in like the hills, like the what part of Texas that was?
I heard somebody saying something like Kerr County or Kern County or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah. It was, and then there was the Camp Mystic is over there, and whatnot, which is
Mm,
all girl Catholic camp, and so, it burns me a bit, that these people have to suffer. These people suffer for no reason. These people who just wanted to help to live their life, and thankfully, we have had so much advancements in our weather system in 2025 that we can detect and understand this to give people warnings. There's a reason why we have done this over the years. There's a reason why meteorologists are not just there to wear the cute outfit and be entertainment on whatever news segment that they're on. They're
yeah.
actually studied to be there to tell you that accurate information so you know how to go about your day, and be prepared for it. And they weren't able to do such because the National Weather System got some cuts. And
Hmm.
so it's kind of
Good old
hard
doe.
notifying people when there ain't people to notify with.
Yeah.
And that it,
Yeah, something I heard somebody say something about like the the job that would have like, you know, actually communicated um would have communicated the emergency had been vacant for over 6 months.
yeah, yeah, yep, it has been. And this is the ramifications of it. 120 people, 120 people, 120 people, 120 people. And so that's what pisses me off because, like, if y'all don't know, this is Christy Gnome's territory.
Mm,
Christy Numbskull, pick me girl, the girl who wished she was in the champagne room, the girl who wished
importation Barbie.
she's the girl who wished that P. Diddy would have invited her to the freak offs.
Oh no, you like Christian Allen wanted to go to the freak offs?
Do you not understand what these girls in MAGA all about? They got all the same trait. Their daddy never loved them, and their mama should have swallowed them. They all
Well,
want pick me girl. They're all the same girl who never got the attention. Just like Christy, no, I bet you dollars of donuts. This is the same girl who wasn't the popular kid in school. That the only time she
mm,
got popular is if she was putting it on or putting it out.
okay.
She wasn't nobody's prom queen. She wasn't nobody's first choice date, and that's not a dig. Go look at her before and after pictures. Go look at her before and after pictures. There's a reason why she got that mistake glow up that she got. I don't know where the gay one they started doing this ugly because they fucking don't like her at all. But I digress. It's about the floods and the people. And what this bitch did not deploy anybody for 72 hours and didn't have the fucking gall to be mad at all the news networks because they came for her for it. Well, they came for you, bitch, because you the things that we saw in the news happening wasn't things that you were doing. You know who was doing stuff that we knew about? Kendrick Lamar sending
Mm,
private helicopters, sending $500,000 in aid, sending 2 tons of dry food, sending 10 trucks of fresh clothing, along with Shakira, Matthew McConaughey, Eva Longoria, Khloe Kardashian, Robert Earl Keith, which is a country singer who I think is country singer who has pledged to donate all his money from his merch from his concert tour. But Christy Nome was doing what for 72 hours? What were you doing for 72
yeah.
hours? Kristen Noam
What you
Skull.
see? What you told me? You said she was getting that cooter waxed.
Maybe she was getting the cooter wax because you know you got to have a bald, you have to have a bald eagle to be in the room with them.
You gotta have,
You
you
know,
said you gotta have a bald eagle to be in the room. You are so stupid.
and but it pisses me off that this is what you know. This is the move. And just in case y'all didn't know, guess who else was helping? First ones actually. Mexican firefighters crossed the border to go and rescue. Let me say that one more time. Mexican firefighters, Mexican
Yeah,
firefighters
I ain't got that in me. I ain't built like that. You out
crossed
here,
the border
you out here
with
talking
their
in
own
cash
lives
code shit.
to go and save some people, not only risk their lives to save them, but now risk their lives to not be harmed by ICE,
Mm,
who probably wasn't out there helping them in the first place. Ain't that some shit? Where
it
was
is
ICE?
some shit.
Why you got this whole army of ICE and they ain't out there helping? They're not out there helping. They wasn't doing nothing. They got this whole entire, guess what they was? They was in LA stomping it down, trying to intimidate people. They were in San Francisco trying to deport people. And oh yeah, go look closely at the ICE agents. They ain't all white. Filipino, black is up in there.
Mm,
To fucking the images of people being despaired, torn apart, crying, closing your eyes and the fucking thought of it. Hold that in your spirit. While people out there can't swim, up there don't know where their kids at, going to bed at night, and their kid can be floating somewhere and they and don't know what to do. Helpless. Everything they knew and loved gone. 100 and something kids at a camp.
that's crazy. That's
While
crazy.
you busy putting
That's got to be
minorities
all the
and
shit,
brown
ain't it?
people in camps. Do you not understand this, America? Do you not understand this, world? Do you not understand where your priorities are at this time? How patriotic is this? Blood and soil. Where was your blood on this soil to help those people that were drowning? To help those people who were bloody? Those people who lost everything in an area that's MAGA red.
Mm,
Your own people, your own
yeah,
constituents, you
it
let
be
them
and it be
drown.
your own people. It be your own people.
Let them fucking drown, Christy Nome. Get off your fucking knees. They didn't, you still won't be chosen. We don't, leopards don't change their stripes.
Mm, but
That's
they
why
will eat your face.
this is why I say this with such conviction and certainty. Baby, y'all know the girls out there. Y'all know the dudes out there. Y'all know who they are. You know who they are. Come on now. It is atrocious what people are willing to do for the likes and clicks. But when the rubber meets the road, Nucha, Nucha, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Like that's going to heal anybody, any child at any time from losing their life or being scared that they don't know where their mother or father at. Imagine a child is sitting in a classroom in a camp far away from their parents, and they may have been the last words they screamed out. Saying that right now makes me want to shit. No child should be able to, shouldn't have to do that in their life. No child should be the last words to scream for their mother and father while they are watching their life leave their body. Nobody. So, whatever you think could have been, what they could have done right, a life lost, a life lost. And I am sick and tired of our politicians cosplaying the hero
Yeah.
because you were no hero here. You showed up late. Why are individual celebrities and Mexican migrants helping your white children, your Republican children, your Republican brothers and sisters? Why are they helping even though you relative the thought of them being gone? Think about really think about that. And then, by the way, where was the big corporations? Hmm? Walmart, where were you? Target, where were you? Toys R Us, where were you? Wawa, where were you? Bait and Tackle, where were you? Every conservative Cracker Barrel, where were you? That's your backyard. That's your bread and butter. Where were you? No, you were busy trying to take down pride flags. That's,
Distracted.
that's exactly what
Distracted.
you were.
Distracted from what we supposed to be here for. Yeah.
Your
Distracted.
priorities are fucked up because you fucked up. Only fucked up people know how to do fucked up things by habit. This is what I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, is that this is their true nature. When your instinct is not to immediately jump in and help, Kristen, no, you should have been took your shoes off and put your hair in a bun and been right there if you really cared about people. The whole entire cabinet of all these mustache, beard wearing DeSantis and the whole crew should have been there. But you weren't. Because reality is different than a fantasy.
Mhm.
In the fantasy, you can be whatever you want. In reality, you actually have to put some behind those words. So at this moment, your words meant nothing. And
Mm.
I hope that these people remember you. Remember what you did. I hope they remember every Mexican who held the arm, the leg, the body of other people just to save them. For every one body you couldn't save, I wonder how it's going to look when it comes voting time. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to have like, I mean, fuck a fucking post mortem. They're gonna have to have like a running toll of the loss of life behind like the inefficiencies that have been created by, shifts in policy, shift in budget allocation, and shifts in like it's gonna like people are gonna have to be able to quantify just like how bad this shift was for people to hopefully get people to be like, oh damn, when we went against our best interest or when we chose a party that was immovable on particular stances, then we fucked up.
Yeah, like
Fucked up.
you have a Coast Guard saves 165 people. Scott Ruskin, just brand new in his 20s into this. This is his first run. Jumped in head first. Someone who is 10 times younger than all these people in the White House right now. His first act was to save lives. And you could not even get the energy to actually deploy anybody until 3 days later.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
sad.
no, and I'd be remiss to like they weren't the only ones. Texar, which is a nonprofit Austin-based organization, was out there like that. Samaritan's Purse was out there like that. So there was a lot of help out there, but the help that would count the most is that government that they pay for, is the support that they voted for.
Mm.
They said they love you and you don't love them back. They were a
That's
means
it.
to an end for you.
That's really it.
That's really it. That was really it.
That's really, really it.
Really it.
Mm.
And
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate thing. I was seeing that kind of like, like I said, when it happened, I was in Germany, so I couldn't really see like, but I saw like the death toll go from like 9 to 20 to 30 to 60 to 70 to 120. I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
it just brought me to tears because I'm just like, we're spending our time and energy deporting people to God knows where, and those same people had more bravery than anybody else to come to a country that didn't want them here, to save
Yeah,
people that didn't want them here.
that's the piece that gets me too, friend. It's just like the indignity of the whole thing, like just the discounting of like really the sacrifice and the difficulty of what it is that an immigrant is trying to do when they leave their own country
Yeah,
to go to a new one. Like that is not an easy thing to do. And
no,
for a government to make it more difficult than it has to be. Like, yeah, sure, people are gonna have to get registered and get the right papers and visas to, be in and out of wherever you're going. But
mhm.
you're making it more difficult for what reason?
For what? For what? Nothing.